Well, hello, everyone. This is Gordon McCraw, your local Lebanon forecaster, and welcome to my very first podcast. I want to also introduce myself. I call myself a collector of retirements. My first retirement was as the chief in charge of the Weather Office Detachment at NES New Orleans back in 1998. From that, I went into law enforcement, but continued to do the weather for some local radio stations there in the New Orleans area. My wife being from coastal Oregon, after Hurricane Katrina, we moved up into Tillamook County where I worked for the Sheriff's Office and became the County Emergency Management Director. During this time, I also did weather for the local radio stations, including KMUN out of Astoria and KTIL out of Tillamook, as well as publishing local weather through the county server. In case you didn't know, Tillamook County is considered Oregon's most disaster-rich county, with more federal decorations than any other. At least they were when I retired a couple years ago. So now I still do the weather for the Tillamook County Pioneer online newspaper, and now I'm trying a new idea of starting a podcast for the Lebanon weather, in hopes that this will bring me some revenue in the future through local ads with sponsors. We'll see how it goes. So now let's talk some weather. Here's the latest satellite picture, and you can see the streak of clouds pouring across Oregon. These are riding over the high-pressure ridge covering the western part of the state that is helping to give us some dry days and cool nights the next couple of days. You can also see the clouds off the coast that is the result of a long low-pressure trough that extends from British Columbia down to the southwest. Over the weekend, this will have a low-pressure center develop on the tail of it off of California. The low will cut off from the jet stream and will end up just meandering down off of the California coast for a while, but the models say this low will pump moisture up over our area, along with some disturbances that brings us a rain chance Sunday night, with rain likely Monday and Tuesday, with more rain possible Wednesday and Thursday as well. I should mention that the current high pressure over the area has also given us a couple of issues. The ridge is holding the cold, moist air in place over the area and giving us an air stagnation advisory until Monday, when the air finally starts to mix and get pushed out finally. I do have an air quality sensor on my weather station, and it currently shows good to moderate air quality. The other issue is once the temperatures drop to the dew point at night, we're getting some pretty dense fog. This fog comes early and stays later and is likely to return tonight and tomorrow night into Sunday. If you look in our area on the satellite picture, you can see all the fog and low clouds over the South Valley area. To wrap it up, you can see that we'll be mostly cloudy to partly sunny today, tomorrow, and Sunday, with highs only in the mid-40s and the lows dipping down into the 30s. Sunday night is when the rain chance starts increasing, with Monday and Tuesday looking rainy, with a chance still on Wednesday and Thursday. You can understand that with the southerly flow, it will be pulling up some moisture and also pulling up some warmer temperatures. The only other thing I'll cover is if you're on Facebook, I do have a large Facebook presence with lots of folks that follow the page. Of course, I post the local weather, including important updates, watches, warnings, but I also post road information when I get it, and power outages when I get that, and anything else that I think that you'd benefit from. I encourage you to go over and have a look, then like and follow the page so you're up on all the latest. I'm not sure just yet how often I'll be updating these podcasts because I'm still learning. Who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and if you want to contact me, my email address is gordon@gamweather.com. That's gordon@gamweather.com. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.